Hi everyone, this is Juliana Avdeeva here. Welcome to the 22nd episode of Avdeeva Shostakovich project, and today we're diving in the unique world of the G minor Prelude and Fugue from 24 Preludes and Fugues opus 87 by Dmitri Shostakovich. This prelude for me stands for a very specific, let's say, nature mood. I would say that it's a very late autumn, late fall, or even the beginning of winter already. So we don't have the storm anymore. It says also tranquillo, and also this quiet feeling is supported by these very consequent pulsation. It's like pulse throughout the prelude, first in the left hand and then later on in the right, and in the right hand in the beginning we have those we have always slurs over 2/8 notes, and I don't know, maybe it can be, the leaves falling down the tree in a very quiet manner, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's some traces on the snow already. But this is something connected for me with a very gray sky, kind of very, let's say very sad weather, and also this small articulation. We have some very painful moments here again, and then later on everywhere it's also very interesting to observe the harmonies which Shostakovich uses here in this prelude, because first we have the combination. So I have two very far related keys, tonalities: G minor, E flat minor, very dark. That's why I say maybe gray sky. And then the second attempt of this first element, diminuendo pianissimo, first kind of maybe a little ray of light here with the so-called C major, but very it's already gone now. We're back after all those modulations to C major, minor, then we have B major, B minor, and then kind of Neapolitan low second key, and then again we are in G minor. So in any case, it's very unstable mood we experience here. Also, then we move in the register, it all goes lower. How do you feel about this prelude? I would be very curious to know, because for me it's definitely, connected with the gray, maybe a little bit even depressive mood, and also it would correspond with the fugue in my opinion, because the fugue starts like this. So it's, for me, it's also very lamenting, very sad, but at the same time with a great warmth, maybe like a mother who is having a child in your arms, maybe kind of lullaby, because of this movement, you know, it's very regular and very quiet, but very, very warm. And Shostakovich puts on each long note here at the note marker. The counter subject is so we have the quarter notes basically in the subject and the eighth notes movement. So we have, it's not very heavy here, and then the transition. So this was the exposition of this fugue, and we had the in the end of the exposition, at the transition, first mezzo forte, so with a certain warmth. I think the fugue is in 4 parts, and I definitely here, of course, it's lamenting, but it's providing also again some support, some comfort to the protagonist, or in the feeling basically. So I very much like this fugue. Somehow it provides me also a kind of balm for my soul. The beginning of the development section will be in B major, still in pianissimo, but already with some hope. So we'll visit various major keys in this development section before we'll arrive to one of the most beautiful climaxes I know. It will be very, very moving, but let's see why I'm saying this. So it's the only forte spot in this entire fugue, and of course here also this, we have some organ points, and the structure gets so pianissimo, B minor, E major, providing again comfort and warmth. And now we arrive back in G minor in the recap. Somehow, I don't know, this is something very, very heartbreaking for me here in this forte place in this fugue. The recap, of course, starts with the stretto, you know it already. Mezzo forte. Before we are moving with within 2 bars again to the pianissimo in C major. I think this fugue is one of the richest in terms of modulations, of the beautiful transitions from one key to another, sometimes very unexpected transitions. Like for instance here, we're also arriving at the A flat minor, which is a very far related key. Before it disappears in this beautiful sonority of pianissimo on the organ point in G minor. Very, very moving, very beautiful fugue. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great week and thank you for watching. See you next Thursday. Bye.